Hello, hello, welcome to the final day of the current round of the OCE ESL qualifiers. Thanks for joining me. My name is 17. I'll be your caster tonight for 4 games, 2 on Erangel, 2 on Miramar. For those who don't know me, I'm a former player for Optic Gaming and Team Secret and the current coach of Team Liquid. So I will be joining you tonight, bringing you along this journey to see if Atletico can hold on to their current first place. They're sitting on 63 current points, AUNZ sitting at 51, and SIF Gaming at 37. Those are our 3 leaders going into tonight's games. All should be safe, even without any other points, but from 4th to 16th, it's really anyone's game. I think the cutoff will be somewhere between 25 and 30 points, so we will see who can reach those numbers and make sure they secure a top 8. I believe exclamation point leaderboard in chat if you are interested in checking that out for yourself. And we are going to get underway with game 1 here. A northeast to southwest plane path makes everything pretty easily accessible. We got a couple of teams currently mixed up with each other. Looks like Garfield Lal, he's going to be going to this new compound. He's got a couple vehicles surrounded by him. Unfortunately, we're not going to have logos for tonight's games, as we see C. Franks getting rain with the long-distance Uzi shots. That should be our first blood. There's no gun coming from OTG to kind of save rain. So C. Frank's going to be coming out with the first points of the game. And like I was saying, no logos tonight, but it looks like the software, something's wrong with the software. But we will be, I'll do my best to call out the names of the teams, do a little translation for everyone. Looks like Team 4 here in Ruins, that's going to be Allegiant. Currently sitting down in 13th place, only 9 points yesterday, so definitely much needed kill here to get them started on day number 2. First circle is going to be centered around South Georgia Pool and the Everest area. Looks like about 60 to 65% chance of ending on this southern chunk south of the Rozhok River. I'd say about 35% on the north side. So we're going to see a lot of teams cram in this area and a few that'll take play close to the river here. Only few teams that I'm familiar with. You may have heard me casting some OCE games in the past. I've done a little bit with GLL and the Brawlfest series, as well as Lobby 2 from last night. So I'm familiar with the boys from Atletico and AUNZ. I've seen a couple of the Riot guys before in those duos tournaments. A few names that I remember. Jumbi had a nice clip that I casted in the past, so it's good to see a couple of familiar names for me. Again, I'm new to the region. I don't have all the names down or the pronunciation, so if you see me mess anything up in chat, just go ahead and let me know or send me a message on Discord. I take all of those very constructively, and you won't hurt my feelings if I'm messing up your name or the name of your favorite player or team. So just go ahead and let me know. We are on, just a reminder, we are on 8-minute delay. So I'll let you know in chat how long we have till start, so you guys can get your drinks. I've got myself a nice warm beverage, hot chocolate, to get my voice ready for this long night of casting. No one really making any movement yet. No shots coming out. We've already had our first blood, but nothing else that I've seen so far. No one really near death. Garfield Lal, he's going to pull up a little bit closer to Killjoy of Lithium. I'll keep an eye on that, but for now, we'll check out the rotations. It looks like AUNZ Vasily, he's going to be heading in a little bit early before his team to stake some ground. And we'll see if he can't find himself this care package that has now dropped. Looks like one team choosing to loot this military island, something that we've seen a massive change in the North American and European regions, with most teams choosing not to loot down there unless they absolutely have to, with the new point system. Also interesting is the split coming out of Lithium. They're doing a very what's the word I'm looking for? A very unique strategy of going for the 2-2 scatter loot right off the bat. Looks like Team 11 Blue Cactus has staked their claim on Mount Everest. That'll be a nice spot for them in most circles here. Holty driving by, OTG Rum Rage going to throw a couple shots his way. But shouldn't be too bad, and Holty looks like he might want to pull in either to this side of Mount Everest or scout for this flat top compound. Athletico now choosing to take the northern side for their rotation. A much easier rotation than going through the hills down here, as we see Team 14 and Team 12 already in a battle nowhere near the zone. It's going to be on Killjoy now to try and save Skitsy. Looks like Decay is going to finish that kill. Slob peeking the angle here. He's going to have to choose one side, and Killjoy's going to go down. And IDK with 2 kills, I believe, off the bat, if I'm not mistaken. And that's going to be one half of that split looting team already going down, as we see IDK got one of the kills and Slob got the other. So 2 kills to start off the game for Genesis. Not too bad, not too bad. I'll take a quick peek at the scoreboard. It looks like they're sitting in 6th right now with 20 points, so that's much needed as they're starting. But 2 of our heavy hitters in the lobby here getting tangled up. This is our first place team, Athletico, and our second place team, Avant, from yesterday, fighting each other. Happy Novitas, he's going to get a knock on the Crush. We'll see if he can't finish that off. Athletico, Zoid Mate, he's also going to push some shots down onto Vasily. Looks like Crush is going to be in trouble. Chung, he's going to decide to get out of here. Zoid's going to find himself this care package. And just like that, Avant already down to 3 players. And just to add insult to injury, Luke's going to run over Crush. That's going to be good for these boys, as I've heard rumor on the street they're going for 4 wins tonight. So we'll keep a close eye on that to see if they can pull that off. I know they had a hell of a day yesterday, sitting at 63 total points and leading the lobby in kills as well. So the 2 members of Avant are going to be hanging out around Cube. Chung, he's going to do his best to head north and find a safe rotation to maybe either hold down a spot if this circle ends up going north, or he will try and meet up with his team later on. KT Gaming going to get a knock here onto Mr. Clay. And we'll see if he can finish that kill for Pandemic, or if Ravage is going to be able to save him. It looks like Mr. Clay is going to go down here at the hands of KT Gaming. The rest of Pandemic is going to be joining him here at this flat top compound. You'll see if you're new to PUBG, you'll see these buildings being used a lot, as they're primarily the safest way to keep your vehicles safe in these early 1st and 2nd circles, as we're going to see Team 13 Villains going to knock 2 of their players out here. That's usually a bike's going to be the culprit for this one, and just like that we see it. They should be able to get rezzed here. Death Badger going to be coming up. They should be able to get the res and get in, but a couple meds wasted there, and the bike looks like it's quite damaged. Zoid Mate going to be heading in to this hillside. And going to be scouting towards this flat top where Riot is holding down. He's got himself the MK from the crate. He sees the players in the window, takes a quick shot, but takes a hit in return. That's going to be a vest shot, I believe, going on to him on that level 3 vest. So we're going to get ready for the 2nd circle pop, and it is going to almost certainly head south here. I would say about an 85% chance now that it goes south. Very small. We'll have to have back-to-back kind of northern shifts here to get a northern north of the river ending. So Holty looking like he's in a good spot. Also Team 11 Blue Cactus, they're going to be looking good. Chung-E, he's going to now be trying to rejoin his teammates. Zoid Mate going to get shots down. Nothing hitting yet, but that vehicle is getting a little low now. Hits 2 nice shots onto the limbs. Zoid Mate taking a couple more shots, but it looks like Chung is going to be able to cross this bridge and meet up with his teammates. He actually just hit a rock as he was driving. So he's going to hop out of his vehicle and heal up. It looks like his vehicle is probably smoking as it is, and so that's why he hopped out. We'll see if he gets picked up or no. He's going to be left to kind of try and meet up with Vasily and Charlie, as the rest of Pandemic does join Holty at this flat top. An interesting split, trying to stake as much ground as possible. Team 15, Equinox, they were able to res their extra players. I believe it was them. Could be this team north of them, as they do have the same color. But so far so good, as Atletico are going to be going with this 2-2 split on the north side for now. Zoidmate could be in some trouble here. He's going to get kind of pinched from both angles. Defiant is not shooting at him yet. It looks like Defiant now, he's going to take the shots, get the knock, and going to get the flush. Very little chance for any of Atletico to come and save Zoid, so he's going to go down early in this game, and they will have to try and get the first win of the day as 3. As he does bleed out indeed. Defiant is going to get that kill. So that's an extra point for Lithium, who is currently was in 15th place from last night. So a much needed kill here coming out. Throwing some shots towards Happy. No team's really tangled up yet. This next circle is where we're going to see a few teams go out as they move. Still plenty of room. Not too many teams staking their claim near any other teams. So we'll still see these 2-2 splits like coming out of Allegiant. Everyone else seemingly grouped here for the most part. Slob, he's checking the crate, but that one's already been looted, I do believe, unless there were two right next to each other. Yeah, that one's the one that Zoid had. Defiant choosing not to go and get that MK yet. Maybe worried about the rest of Atletico being nearby. As the second circle comes to a close, we're going to see our third zone here shortly. This should clarify that we are headed south of the river. For those of you who might know, the next circle, Circle 4, forces out all water with a land ratio of 1. So now we're forced to head south, as Atletico is going to now make their move across the bridge. Flood taking some big damage, down to about 20 HP. One more shot could do it to him. He's currently sitting on 19. The gas is almost empty as well, so these guys are going to have to pull up on the side of this hill right here, where it's a very nice playable area, and they'll have to go from there. So some good scouting from the cube towards this way, and Atletico finds himself in the center of Circle 3. Riot choosing to do a long rotation here. They're going to take this west bridge, as shots are going to come out from IDK. He's got an AUM now. He's not going to land that first shot onto the members of Villains, but going to take one more for good measure. Stay on board with him and his power weapon. As we see Gaft actually going to be getting a knockdown here out of the vehicle. That's onto Equinox, I believe. They're going to be holding this east side of the ruins and putting some shots towards the rest of Equinox. Gaff going to go finish his kill off and pick up some loot as a reward. We got Avant, the 3 remaining members, sitting around the L. They're going to be holding it down. Very playable area, as Gaff, you see it here in the kill feed, gets the run over onto his down and starts picking up some nice loot. Almost all the teams have made their way into the zone now, with the exception of Villains, who looks like they're doing some scouting. They may be out of a vehicle. It looks like they don't have vehicles, so whether that flipped or they ran out of gas, they're going to be going on foot here from now on the north side. Atletico choosing to take up onto Everest, and I'm not sure if they're aware of the positioning of Blue Cactus over here on the west side of Everest, but they're happy to hold down this east side for now. a lot of action going on this island. This is a rough spot to be. Surely at least one of these two teams will be wiped here shortly. We'll keep an eye on that, as I believe there are two teams that both need a lot of points, Genesis and Lithium. Genesis, I believe, sitting in 6th place, and Lithium at 15th. So IDK going to land this shot. We'll hop on board with him. See if he can't get Z-Warns, the other member of Lithium. Looks like they're going to choose to just head in and start their swim. They got a ways to go as this circle has shifted south once again towards the compound that Fury is holding down. And this is where we'll see a lot of action start to pop off. Athletico in just as good of a spot as Blue Cactus here. As Riot Spaghetti, he's going to be trying to pull up on the south, the lower side, the north side of Mount Everest, and they'll see if they can't get themselves access here. As their shot's going to be coming up onto Merc. He's going to get tagged a little bit, as elsewhere Gaft has knocked Slab, so it looks like he will go down on that island. And that team will be down to just 3. Define does get taken down by Testroy. Spaghetti going to reposition his vehicle, almost running over his teammate, not quite. Pulse landing a nice shot. One more could bring him down to about 3 HP. No shot going to be coming down yet. Z-Warns, he's going to be the last member of Team 12 Lithium alive. We'll see how he plays this out. There's not too many for sure kills going to be coming out, so we'll hop on board with him for this journey. See if he can't get across this bridge. Shots are going to be coming out as he tries to, though. As Team 10 Pandemic is going to be able to see him. There the shots come through. Down to just 46 HP. Looks like we do have an actual fight going on down here. Fury Toph, he's going to be getting some shots out. Looks like a big crash coming out between Team 7 Fury and 16 Ravage. Shots coming through the smoke, nothing landing yet. Fury with a big nade from Macaboy, getting the finish, and that's going to be our first team eliminated, Team 16 Ravage. And also, just as I say that, Lithium, the last member, did get taken down on the north side of the map. So lots of fights coming out. IDK, he's going to lose his We'll see if any of his teammates are able to pick it up for this mid to late game. Fury, they did lose a player, and it looks like they may have joined without one. So they either lost 2 or were down a member coming into it. Flood does get knocked. Should be a quick, easy res for the Athletico boys. They're not in too much trouble. We do see Avant. They are going to be holding up these double whites. And they're going to be doing their best. As Jumbi's going to rang out shots onto Latitude, taking him down as well. Chaos, he's going to be the last one alive, as Jumbi does get naded out by Vasily. Goes down Avant on the northern push. Now they're going to come down in and see what they can't find. It looks like they are going to choose to back off. Charlie might throw one more grenade to try and get that finish. No, it looks like they're going to play the smart game and be ready to rotate. Holty does go down on the north side of the zone as well. That's Luke 12 going to be getting Athletico's 3rd kill of the game. These boys are headed in. We'll hop on board with Charlie. It looks like Vasily's going to be moving in to this tree. Testroy does go down. That's going to be Genesis going out in 14th. Not what they wanted to start, as they were, as I said, coming in during in 6th place. So now Grenade's going to ring out. That's from Team 4 Allegiant. Down onto Vasily. He's going to be dropped down to 22 HP. It looks like he does have some team putting some shots onto Rapidos, but Rapidos going to get this knock with the frag. It looks like Vasily, this is going to be a tough res. I don't foresee them getting that res, so we'll have to keep a close eye on it. But meanwhile, Riot is in some trouble, as Tchaikovsky's going to be holding them out. Mr. Whiffy does steal the kill onto Vasily. Meanwhile, during all of that, team number 3, GZ, they spotted that and they went and pushed Avant. Avant going out in 13th place. Not what we wanted out of the 2nd place team coming into today. But they should be safe already. They don't really even need to play the games today, as they racked up so many yesterday that they should be in that top 8. Gaff going to be pushing in. KT Gaming going to be the last member alive, and he's going to be naded by Suz. Atletico still fragging out, getting the knock on to Rapidos. The res is trying to come through. Happy's going to try and get this finish right behind the tree. Meanwhile, C. Franks is currently resing, so we'll see if he can't get that finish. Dak does take down OTG Tempo. As now about 3 teams are meeting on this west side of Everest. Spaghetti, he's been looking up this way the whole time. I swear, every time I see the Riot Boys, they're always starting a man down. So I don't know if that's normal. Chat, let me know if that's something that happens often, or if just unlucky when I'm around, if I'm the bad luck charm. Atletico and Team 4, they're going to end up wiping Team 6 Incept. Flood, he's still fragging out. We're going to hop on board with these boys. Actually, we're going to hold on here with Spaghetti as he's now running into OTG. Shot's going to be coming out from Cactus, Blue Cactus, down on toward Riot, as well as OTG. Tempo does go down again. He was res, now he's finished. That's from Team 2. That's Sith. We saw them having a pretty good day yesterday, and currently sitting in 3rd place. Now the nade's going to be coming out onto the US. Spaghetti choosing to blow it up. It's going to start rolling downhill, but Gen Joker is just on top of Prog Dog. Now here comes the whole push. We'll see if Blue Cactus can get away with this cleanly. They're going to have 2 down. It's just going to be left to Hawks. We'll hop on board with him and see if he can't get... He's going to go for the res. At this point, all 4 members of Blue Cactus are going to be pushing down. 1 has been down. That's Gen Joker. The smoke going to be coming out from Hawks, and it looks like he's going to choose to put some shots toward Jakovsky. Not able to land him, and he's going to go down. So it's going to be a nice wipe. Team 11 Blue Cactus should be able to get that res as they do, and they're going to be sitting at all 4 members up, still holding down. Atletico now choosing to make their way into the center of the zone again. We see this kind of hold edge, centralized strategy coming out of them when they can. Jumbi going to go down, as well as B2, and now it's just going to be up to Damburo and Sixrin to see if they can't hold it together for a little bit of a placement. We're down to top 6. Sixrin does also go down. Now it's just down to Dambro. He's got 3 smokes and 6 first aids, so quite a bit of utility to work with here. Should he be able to find his way into this next circle. Looks like Atletico now on a rampage. They have 10 kills already. So Fury sitting as a team of 2. We got Sif with all 4 of their members. Blue Cactus with all 4 of their members. Atletico with just 3. 2 members of Villains alive and 1 left from GZ. Merrick going to be putting shots up toward poles. Not able to land any downs yet, but he was able to get some damage. This next zone, Atletico is going to find themselves in, as well as Fury. We'll see if these players from Team 13 Villains can make their way down. They're in a really rough spot. They're going to have to choose which way they want to fight into this zone, as they will be visible if they try and come straight down. So they're going to have to try and wrap to one side or the other. We'll hang on board with Jam Gucci to see what he's able to pull off. As Dambro, he's making his effort into the middle of the zone. This is his chance. He's going for the big win play to try and get into the top placements. It's something I like to see. You got to take a chance every once in a while. He could have played this edge, but he chose to go in and try and take the home run play. So I like it. It didn't work out this time, but it was a good effort. Hustler, he's going to get some shots in. Gen Joker's already going down. They're going to have to try and third party this, as already 2 members of Blue Cactus have gone down. Tchaikovsky, he's down as well. It's not Merc is the only one left. And he's going to be going down as well. Jam Gucci, he's going to be making his way down, but he's getting shot at by Dak and the rest of Team 2. Sif, he's going to be sitting here prone, throwing out a couple smokes. That was his last one, so he's going to try and bandage up. He only has 5 left. Atletico, they're putting in a hell of a lot of work. Textile going to knock Hustler. Jamguchi, the last one left now. It's all on his back. Trying to clutch out a 3rd place. Currently, just 4 teams remaining. He might see Spaggy up in the corner, right corner of his screen at the tree. Looks like he's not able to see it yet. Spaggy doesn't see him either. As the zone is going to favor towards Fury and Atletico. Shot's going to come out. Textile does finally find Jamguchi. That's a 4th place finish for Villains. Spaggy going to be putting shots out, getting tagged from Luke 12. Atletico, it looks like they are going to get the res out though onto Flood. So now a 3v4v2 is what we're left with. We're going to hop on board with the Atletico boys. Luke 12, he's already got 6 kills. Shot's going to ring out. Nothing hitting yet. Spaggy still hard peek in the corner. Luke, he's going to try and peek the right side of the smoke. Spaggy's got that level 3 helmet. So Luke's just going to decide to med up instead. They're all in the zone still, so nothing too, no dramatic moves going to need to come out. Merrick getting tagged up down to about 30 HP. Happy gonna get that knock finished. We'll see if that down can't come out. It looks like we're having a little bit of issues with the stream. Wasn't happening last night, so I will have to. We're gonna finish this game off with it, so bear with me, and then I will try and fix it in between games. Not sure what the problem is. Yeah, it looks like some dramatically dropped frames. You'll have to let me finish it, but we will hop on. Nothing I can do about it now, so